want a snack?
Wait, I literally ate on my snack. Hold on.
I just had lunch.
Probably
You
go
are
get another
snack.
Twinkie.
We got
Let me-
snacks.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get another Twinkie. Hold on.
Okay.
Put it on there.
Sharing is caring.
Keep myself hydrated. I don't podcast with people doing their microphones.
Camera switch off of you.
Be nice though.
What?
You want to be nice though?
Yeah.
If we did some freaking house over the style of the back drawings. What the fuck is Malibu?
I know what it is.
I thought it was government.
Wait, you're not cigarettes, are you?
Alcohol.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's cow counts. Okay.
Isn't that a brand of cigarettes? Yeah, it's a brand of cigarettes. Okay, I was worried for
That's
I don't smoke.
Marlboro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like my water on the grill, not smoked.
I know. I got iced coffee inside.
Okay, well, I think we're ready to start. Welcome to the picnic table, everyone. Yay!
Yay!
We're ready to start
Yay.
snacking.
Yay.
I'm
Nice.
also here.
Yeah, you are here. That's awesome. Good for you. You did it.
Congratulations, you woke
I
up
made it
this
sound like
morning.
he couldn't do it.
Do you want an award? Okay, before we
Yay.
start, this is our first episode of the podcast, so I want to do quick introductions of everyone. So, Manik, if you want to go ahead first and introduce yourself, please.
God damn it, I have a mouthful of popcorn. Hang on.
Do it. Mouthful of popcorn or not, we're supposed to be snacking.
Hang on.
Just don't make her
Okay.
choke again.
I'm fine. Okay. I've got a kernel in the back of my throat.
She's not fine.
I've been better.
Eating raw popcorn.
First episode, Manic dies.
Oh
Oh,
no.
YouTube
And
channel.
that's the end of the episode.
Somebody should call
Okay, okay.
911
I'm
on the
good.
safe
I'm
side.
good. Okay, I'm Maximum Panic. My subscribers call me Manic for short. I am an art and gaming YouTuber who screams like a bird and swears like a sailor. That's about all you
Yay!
need to know about me, so.
Yay, applaud. Okay. And then we also have our melon friend, Aki. Please introduce yourself.
Hello.
Amazing! Oh, incredible performance. Oh, it's just... You should get
I
an
am
Oscar.
Melon.
Melon Lord.
Oh fuck, I don't know what to say.
So emotional.
It's really hard to say
Uh,
like anything different because we all have the same
Somebody
background.
play
really.
him out. Somebody play him out.
I don't know what to say.
Do 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 do
Oh
do
god.
do 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 do.
I told you it would be like this. I don't know what to say.
Epic. Okay, Cameron, tell us a bit about yourself.
I've got a YouTube channel that like blew up after an Oni Plays video I made, and then I made another Oni Plays video, and it didn't do good.
Oh no.
So I haven't done anything with it for a little
Aw.
while. But also I'm busy drawing big ladies, so you know. this is-
Unless
that's
it's related to
the way-
Minchescu, I don't want to hear about it.
Oh no! It's of my own design. She kind of looks like oh, what's her name from Zelda?
Zelda?
The protector.
Link?
Zelda's protector lady from Ocarina of Time.
Oh,
okay.
Impa.
Oh.
Yeah, Impa. Yeah.
Nice.
We are also joined by our lovely friend Codes.
He's lovely.
Oh,
He's on the
wow.
phone too, so.
He
I thought he was outside right now.
has
know
his
what he's
rich
doing.
boy AirPods in.
The rich boy.
As it turns out, this was probably not the best idea.
You got that one right. Chia, you're the last one, but not the least.
Hello, I'm Chios. I have nothing, and I only offer friendship.
I have nothing.
I am not. I am poor.
I am poor.
Amazing. And I am your
I am
host,
the normal
Crispy
one.
Panini. So, right off the
Damn it,
bat,
man.
after these introductions, I think we should let people know how we all met. I want to know, like, everyone's side of the story and what your first thoughts were and how it all went down from everyone's perspective, you know?
Oh, this will be good.
So, I mean, we can go in the same order. Manic, how did you meet these people? What were your thoughts?
The day was January 5th.
Was it really?
Yeah, it was. I have the date saved.
Oh, wow.
Or actually the Twitter DMs. But anyway, so what was it? The night of January 4th, a certain man in a hockey mask with a certain number of YouTube subscribers in the millions sent out a tweet saying he's looking for a team of artists to help him draw cool stuff. And me, being the dumbass I am, replied like 3 hours late with a couple of random drawings. I thought that I was just gonna get glossed over. At 12:45 in the morning, I got a DM in my Twitter DMs saying, "Hey, you want to join the Discord server?" And I had a fucking heart attack. So I accepted the invite, got on, and all these people were pretty much just waiting for me already. The first thing I see when I get into Discord is said Mans, who says, "Hello, the Maximum Panic." He just fucking tagged me.
Ooh.
And I was like, "Hi, I had a heart attack when I got here," and everybody else was like, "Same." That's pretty much my side of the story. What about you guys?
Yeah, who wants to go next? Who else was, like, shaking and terrified?
Okay, I'll go. I think I posted under his like tweet like almost instantly, but I was too scared to. I was like, oh god, I don't know if if he's gonna notice me or not. But then he did, and he DM'd me saying, "Join that and look around if you want to try something." And then I didn't say anything because I was like, I don't know. So I joined, and then I was there, and yeah.
Was it like
rest is
not
history.
surprising you? You were just like, yeah, I'm just so epic. I deserve
Yeah,
to be here.
I'm just my ego is like through the roof to the point like I knew I was gonna get accepted. So
Okay,
I'm
so we
happy.
went from epic to I am almost having a heart attack on the other side. Cameron, how did it go down for you? I guess he died too. I guess F1's just having a heart attack.
Rack attack!
Is my thing not working? I'm sorry.
No, you're
my,
good.
my
No, you're right,
microphone
no,
works.
Now you're good.
Discord doesn't like my microphone sometimes.
Fine.
I think it was. I saw the tweet pretty early on when he posted it, and then I was like, "Hey, I made this fan art for you from a while ago, so like I don't know if you remember it." And then he messaged me for the Discord link and stuff. So yeah, that's basically it.
Wow. Well, I'm guessing all of you got in from that tweet where he wanted people to draw art. Like,
Pretty much.
how long after did it take for you guys to like all start talking like in the server or whatnot?
A while, I think, for me at least. Like I didn't really know how to go about meeting new people.
The struggle for all of us.
Yeah.
People.
But and now we talk almost all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible.
That's true.
So I mean, Chia, how did it go down for you? What were your thoughts when you first got in?
Honestly, I had the lowest self-esteem. I was like, I'm gonna try, but if I don't get in, then whatever. I tried. Because honestly, I did not have any fan art. I didn't have any completed animations.
Oh,
So
no.
I was like, I'm gonna just shoot my shot.
But you got it. You
I got
made
it, which was surprising. Because like 5 minutes later, I was like, holy crap, is this the real one?
Is this the real one?
Yeah,
whole
am I
time it's just-
being punked?
Is this
Am I
the
being
real
punked right
Delirious?
now?
If it weren't for the verified check next to his username, I think we would have been so fucking confused.
He was like, are you real?
That would have been really f***ed up if somebody were to do that though.
Join the server. Okay, but are you real? Like
I had to check like through his profile and everything, and I was like, all right, so
Same,
I'm pretty
same.
sure this is real. I'm pretty sure this is the real guy.
I've been following for so long. Like as soon as I saw him, like, oh shit, that's him.
so Codes, how did it go down for you?
Well, I saw the post about an hour after he posted it, and then for shits and giggles, I wasn't actually expecting to get in. I just decided to throw in one of my old comics that I made from a long time ago that got glossed over. I'm like, I can draw comics for you. And then like not even 3 minutes later, he just texts me like, hey man, I like your comics. You want to join the Discord? I'm like, oh shit.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
fast reply.
shit.
3 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was absolutely stunned. And then when I first joined, although I'm new to Discord, so I even like instantly messaged him like, how do I join Discord?
Did you make a Discord account just for that?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Oh wow. It's
Wow.
a little baby. Little baby man.
Hey, if I got
So
this
I
right.
might have-
The oldest of all of us here.
Yeah, exactly.
I am by like 4 years.
So you're all artists, you've all been doing art, but I'm guessing that wasn't something that just started yesterday. I want to know when you guys started making art. Like, what year did you make art, and what motivated you to do it? Like, did you just decide, well, comics are fun, and just started doing that? Or like, man, like, how
What year
did you get into
Hercules
art?
come out?
When
Okay, do you mean like
Hercules-
at what point in my life my
Yeah,
art journey
yeah.
began? Because oh god, here we go. Okay, let me dig back 23 years ago into my brain.
tangent
Here comes the
incoming?
backstory.
Okay, let me think. I have very few memories from like before the age of 6. But I think when I like first got into art at all, and I was just an itty bitty baby, I think I don't remember what specifically was like the thing that got me to sit down and start drawing on a piece of paper, but I remember being in the basement of like one of my old houses, I think when my parents were still together, and I looked over and apparently there was a drawing that my dad had framed that I had done. That
Oh.
it was supposed to be him, but it was a potato with stick legs. And I looked at it and I was like, I can do better than that. And so I tried to be better than that for many, 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 many years. Until, I finally got on the computer. I found out down the line I was better on like MS Paint than I was like drawing on actual paper. So that's kind of
Oh.
that's like where the digital art journey began for me, anyways.
Okay.
I didn't start that until way later.
Mm-hmm.
So Coach, you're saying like you were traditional like pencil, pen, and paper for like a long time before you switched to digital art.
Yes, as a true '90s kid, I was definitely pen and paper.
Understandable though.
So the evolution of going from pen and paper, I didn't get my first computer device that let me do art, digital art, until about, I want to say high school, when I first started using things like Photoshop. And back when I was using Photoshop, that was back when it was still like CS3. So that should give you an idea how old I am.
Oh God.
And so we use I used some of like the old-fashioned Wacom tablets, and then down the line after I graduated, I actually used some of my graduation money to buy a not a Surface Pro or an iPad, but kind of like an Asus brand, off-brand version of the Surface Pro, which actually worked pretty well, and that's how I got started with digital art.
Oh. Out of all of you, who do you think has gone through the most amount of tablets? Because I actually know people that just somehow destroy pens and tablets. I don't even know how. Or like how many times have you upgraded between tablets?
I know for sure I've gone through like 5. 3 of them
Five?
are
Oh my
Surface
God.
Pros.
What the?
Five.
Well,
What are you
well,
drawing with a jackhammer?
hey, hey,
Hey.
it's not my fault that sometimes I forget where I put my stuff, so when I get out of bed, I step on it.
Oh, what?
No.
That
Oh,
Oh,
was a
that
huge.
would suck.
That's how I destroyed my first Surface Pro. That was not a happy day for me.
Oh,
The
That's-
second
can
one I just
feel it.
upgraded.
I can feel it in my soul, in the soles of my feet.
Like the first Asus I had, that one just simply died over time. That died like 2 years after I bought the damn thing. The
Mhm.
second one I gave to my sister because I decided to upgrade to a Surface Pro 4. Broke that, got a 5, and then upgraded that to a 7 after I started working for the boss.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I'm still on my second one, and it's still like a starter tablet, so it doesn't have the screen or anything. It fits like the size of my hand, and that's it.
So like one of those. I think we talked about this before. It's like one of
It's a
those
Wacom Intuos 1, I think.
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
yes.
yeah.
That is a really
That
good
was my
starter
first one.
tablet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I've had that sucker for 2.5 years, and it's still alive somehow.
The problem is now, like how like my hand to eye coordination works. It's like I can't do these screenless tablets anymore. I just can't. Like I look up and like, why do I look like I'm drawing my left hand?
Can any of you draw it like both hands? Ambidextrous? Anyone?
No,
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Can't.
That's.
Wait, who's left-handed here?
Is anyone
I
left-handed?
thought you were.
I am, but who else?
Oh.
Nope.
Nope. Just
I'm
Manic.
right-handed.
I'm the only one?
Yep.
Oh shit. I've heard some stupid shit like people who are left-handed are like expected to die about 10% sooner than the other like right-handed people.
Is that even true?
No.
I mean,
I
that's
don't
the same
know,
thing with
man.
all people.
That sounds like if you believe in signs and shit like that, then maybe. It sounds like an old wives' tale to me.
It really does. Chia, I'm
It's like
interested.
saying if
Oh,
you're
never
left.
mind.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Keep going. We need to tangent. It's good.
I was gonna say it's like saying like people who use nothing but their left hands are like 10% more likely to get cancer.
Oh god.
Gosh.
It's like who comes up with this shit?
Why would you put that in my head?
It's not true.
Manic, you only have 2 more years to live.
God damn it.
That's not how that works.
You know what? Okay. I'm not.
Look, I don't even want to know whether or not that's true because if I just pretend that it is, and the fear will motivate me to do more shit before I die, so.
Oh my god, I just made that up on the spot. Come on, man.
So just always think you're about to die.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well,
You'll
that's
be
not-
ready
yeah.
if it's always on your mind.
Listen, every time I have like those weird random like chest or abdominal pains, I just think, yep, this is it. I'm gonna die.
This is how I go.
Somebody with heart palpitation issues, I actually think that a lot.
Oh
God.
no. So, Chia, when did you start drawing, or how did you start your art career?
From what I can remember, I was a wee young lad in 5th grade.
Well,
a
score
transfer
7 years
student.
ago.
Most goals and 7 years ago, my forefathers brought me to this country. But anyway, I met a kid who recently transferred in 5th grade, and he started drawing a lot of Pokemon, and then I kind of got invested in that. And after that, I just kept drawing.
Pokemon. That's a start.
Mhm.
Actually, that is actually not too far off of how I started too.
I was gonna say, I think that's how I started too.
Pokemon!
Pokemon.
How
Wow.
artists begin.
Yep.
I believe I started drawing like back in kindergarten, which was 1997, and then Pokemon became huge in 1998 or 9. So I'd have been in 1st or 2nd grade.
Yeah.
So I was obsessed with Pokemon and Godzilla.
Pokemon and
That's a good
Godzilla.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, like the New York Godzilla, not the not like the Japanese Godzilla, which I should, but you know, I was a kid and I like dinosaurs. So
Aren't all Godzillas Japanese?
no.
No, there's only
Definitely
like
not.
What the fuck do I know?
that one in New York isn't.
No, he's not.
Godzilla,
He's
my
been-
favorite Pokemon.
I mean, Tyranitar is basically Godzilla, so
I was
it
about to
kinda
say.
counts.
Godzilla, use Thunderbolt.
Godzilla and an iguana that got altered by radioactivity from the nuclear fallout.
Yes, that is the New York Godzilla, or
Yeah.
Zilla, whatever they want to call him nowadays.
So he's like a ninja turtle.
He's like a ninja.
Yes, that one.
We got a little too much mutagen.
I realize I know nothing about Ninja Turtles.
Don't worry
I
about it.
love
don't
Ninja
either.
Turtles.
I never got into that as a kid. I don't know why.
I didn't
Are
really
we-
get hooked on it until like the 2012 animation.
I was sort of into the it's from the I think it was early 2000s cartoon.
Yeah, same.
Oh
really-
yes.
Every cartoon at that point was like, oh, okay, so we went from the 90s where everything's kind of like, comic book looking, and now we have to go into the 2000s where everything's like heavily stylized, which I'm not complaining against. It's just like a lot of the early 2000s action shows kind of look similar. Something I
Yes
found
and
out.
no. I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Like the 2000s was like the golden age for Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever heard of the theory of CalArts?
No.
What's that?
Oh yeah.
So that's basically like in the mid 2000s going forward, like every giant publisher for animation decided like CalArts was gonna be like the go-to animation. This includes shows like Chowder, anything that was made by Butch Hartman, and Gravity Falls, I think is it. Like Disney, Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network are notorious for
wow.
using CalArts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, most of the Pixar like movies have like a reference to one of the CalArts classrooms. What was it like
Yeah.
A113?
Yeah, A113.
Yep.
That's
it.
the one.
Yeah,
I
it's
heard
in
about
every
that.
single one of their movies somewhere.
I mean, it's not a bad style, but it's so overused.
Yeah.
Hey, Disney runs the world.
I feel like they really do at this point. It ain't gonna be like a robot invasion. Disney is taking over.
Yep.
You
Oh,
seen
you're
like
You're gonna see like a robotic Mickey Mouse knocking on your door. It's like, oh, boys and girls.
I am still mad that they bought out Sky Blue just to liquidate them.
Jeez.
Oh yeah.
oh
Or Blue Sky, I mean. The guys who made movies like Ice Age and Robots.
Oh.
On Ice Age.
those are good movies.
I know.
The first few are good. I don't really care for the last two, but that's not the point.
Did you guys know that the Ice Age baby is apparently like 9 feet tall?
Oh, what?
But
What?
Neanderthal.
actually, I can kind of believe that.
And according to the wiki, Manny is supposed to be like 40 feet tall at the shoulders, which makes him larger than like any known elephant species in
Fuck?
history.
Oh god.
He's like more than twice the size of an African elephant.
That just makes me think of like Gru from Despicable Me. He's like apparently like 7 foot something, and like
Oh, yeah.
the minions are like 10 feet. I'm just like, this makes no sense to me.
Nope. Nope.
It's
Man.
like when I found out how big the grunts actually are in Halo. It's like I thought they're like 5 feet. No, they're as tall as humans. They're like 6 feet. I'm like, holy shit!
It's like me when I discovered how tall Dora the Explorer is, apparently.
Oh god.
Oh.
You guys are like ruining this.
Oh.
You're
I mean,
ruining it.
No one
Oh,
can
yeah.
ruin Ninja Turtles for me because the only thing I remember from that is that there's turtles beating the crap out of each other, eating pizza in the sewers under me. Like,
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Never ever
so
watched the show.
I mean, a lot of you seem to have Pokemon to thank for drawing, or a potato drawing of your parents. But I want to see, Cameron and Aki, how did you guys get into art?
I think
Guys?
we did again.
Yep, they both got strokes.
Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock.
Okay, I'll go. I was just waiting to see if you would say something.
Oh, shut up.
Okay.
You made him
Little
sad.
BB-2s. Oh, he
Oh, shit.
literally just left. Okay.
Oh, he's probably having
Oh,
microphone.
No, wait, he's
Uh-oh.
back. Here we go.
All right, can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. Jeez. Okay, sorry about that. All right. Aki, you were talking, right?
Okay, I'll go. Man, I've been doing art for like over a decade now. It's crazy. I feel so old. Sorry, codes. But I think I started when I was see grade 4. That's when I
It's like 10 years
no.
old, maybe.
Yeah, when I was I was a kid anyway, but like when I still like color in coloring books, I'd get teased a lot for coloring outside of the line. And I'm just like, I'm literally a kid. Stop making fun of me.
It's not
So
bad, it's
then-
revolutionary.
Yeah, from there I just started like practicing more, and like I had this mindset of like, you know what, I'm gonna fucking show them. I'm gonna be this amazing artist. So like over the years and years, I was like just kept practicing, and I get teased a lot at school because I liked anime and I like drawing big titties.
God.
We've all been there, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm
And,
still there.
yeah, as we speak.
I'm almost halfway
Yeah.
there.
But then people also like complimented me because I was the only like art kid in our class. So yeah, so I guess that's good. And I've been through 2 tablets. I'm still on my second one.
Oh,
So,
at least it's
So
not
you
5.
started your art. So you started your art journey out of spite.
Out of
yeah, literally, I was like, "F you, I'm gonna be so good."
just pure
And, like,
spite.
Throughout the whole process, like my mom was like really supportive of me, and she like loved like every drawing and stuff like that.
Aw.
Aw.
You know, that's the thing. Like, even though you can be good at drawing or draw a lot and people like your drawings, if you're not feeling motivated to draw, you just end up like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of the time I find myself not motivated to draw.
My motivation came from my mom when I was a kid. Finally said, "I'm not buying you any more coloring books. You go through them in like 2 days." I'm like, "Fine, I'll make my own."
Honestly, I lost motivations like 2 or 3 years ago.
So, Cameron, how did you get into art? If we saved you for last, only because your mic isn't working very well.
So
Okay, there we go.
yeah, my I'm just using a headset. I have to buy an actual microphone at some point, but
It
like
sounds really good
my,
though.
Yeah, it does.
my money keeps being misplaced for Transformers and shit. So
Transformers.
man-child.
It
Wonder
was
how
really
it's-
cool.
That was actually
But,
really dope.
Yeah.
but so I think when I was 4, I drew this really bad picture of Robin from Teen Titans, and we put it on the fridge. And then I was like, I'm really freaking good at art. And now I draw better, and I think, wow, I could do better.
That was exactly my next thought process with her potato.
I had a lot of pride when I was a child. I wish I still had it, but
Oh no.
it got lost in the move, I think.
So,
But
oh, keep
oh,
going.
sorry. I was gonna say, one time when I was in kindergarten, it was like in the morning you were like allowed to do like coloring and all that stuff like that. And after like a little bit when the day starts or whatever, it was like, you gotta clean up, it's cleanup time and stuff like that. So they would sing the cleanup song or whatever the hell it was called. And then it was like, you gotta clean up your desk before the song
Yeah.
ends or whatever.
Oh,
But I was coloring. I was coloring an entire page purple.
Do it now or
and-
else.
Exactly, and the cleanup song ended, but I was still coloring because I'm a rebel. And then we had these things. We had like a card system, so like if you misbehaved, you had to flip your card or whatever it was. I don't know if other schools have that
Huh.
system or not anymore. But I got my card flipped, so I think it was like the first day of kindergarten.
Oh
So I
no.
was pretty upset because I was like, "Bruh, I want to color a page purple. Leave me alone."
So we know the origins of where all this art came from a potato to Pokemon to whatever weird drawing big fantasies you guys had as children.
Color
Anyways,
purple.
the color purple motivated me.
Color bug.
Do you consider now art being your dream job? And
No.
did you before?
No.
Yes.
Yeah,
In
okay.
between.
Variety. In between.
Okay, variety is a good one, but the thing that I've learned, especially working with commissions, is it's a lot of work. It is a lot more work than I was expecting. It's work that I enjoy most of the time, until you have like those people who are just like constantly over your shoulders, like, is it done yet?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
that one.
we all know that one.
Yeah.
And then there's also the fact, like, if like your work's in progress, like you end up having multiple of them, and then like it just adds up. It can be very stressful. It's something that I wouldn't mind doing, especially compared to like my actual job in retail, which I absolutely hate with a passion. But it's not my dream job.
Do you know what you would want to be your dream job if you could have any job you'd like?
Gaming.
Gaming. Okay. Fair. That's a really good choice.
Ironically, just as hard as much. Wait, who died?
Aki just
Aki.
died.
Oh, I died again.
The melon rolled off the table.
Oh,
Ironically,
no.
from editing videos, I think that actually takes even more time than art, but that's not the point.
Yep. So, Manic, you immediately said yes, I think.
Yeah, I did. I am trained for nothing else. Listen. So when I went to college, it was for like 2.5, just enough to get my associate's degree because, well, for me personally, it started with like learning how to do graphic design and stuff. So like company logos, shirts, and brochures and all that stuff. That was fine in itself. I had good teachers and everything. It's just that like how like the early days they made it seem like being an artist was impossible because like the general stereotype was that we literally like be painting stuff on canvas and hanging them in museums hoping that somebody would buy it at some point. And back then, like before I was properly educated, I thought that was the only kind of being an artist. And then I think the first time that I went to Dragon Con back in 2010, I was looking around and realizing like there's more than one canvas that's not paper. There's like digital stuff and people write for comic books and like posters. And I realized that like with my skill set, if I developed enough, I could definitely make a living out of this. And then, but like further down the line, I realized like making YouTube thumbnails is also a thing. And so it was like, channel art and just there's a lot more avenues now than I thought there were like 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, but
Yeah.
immediately you were just like, it's art or anarchy. Choose.
I
Well,
love
before-
that.
Although she does have a point. If I'm taking just commissions into effect, then yes, I wouldn't call it my dream job. But like for like comic illustrations, if I could get like monetized for stuff like that, then yes, I'd totally be on board with that.
Okay. So, Manic gave us like the just most straightforward yes, it is my destiny, and Codes didn't fully agree, but he kind of explained that it was like a variety mixed in the middle, and I'm pretty sure Cameron said it was like in the middle also.
I don't
No, I said
know.
a definite yes.
Oh, you said a definite yes. It might have been you.
I
Yeah, that was me. I was the one who said in the middle.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I spent 4 years getting my bachelor's in fine arts for animation.
Ooh.
I literally cannot do anything else, and I need to pay off loans. So
Well,
I'm with you on that.
I gotta try to get a job in the industry, or else I'm gonna be homeless eating a cardboard box. So
Out of curiosity, earlier you mentioned you did a video for Oni NG. Which video did you make for him?
so I did a fan animation of they were doing there's a skit that they had during their playthrough of Little Nightmares, and it was Remember the Time, where it's like they're like making fun of Family Guy and stuff.
Oh my
Um,
god, I think I've seen this one.
Wait, who is this guy? I want to look this up now.
Funny
ODNG,
play,
he's
yeah.
Chris O'Neill.
Oh,
Yeah, he's got a gameplay channel that he mainly posts to now because
He's the one I was
animation
talking about
isn't.
before who does like the slightly artistic stuff.
Yeah,
He's also the one who
Um,
created Dragon Z Balls and Leo and Satan.
yeah,
I found it.
and
Or
Hellbenders
wait,
with
did I?
Psychic Pebbles actually recently had Smiling Friends on Adult Swim, and it actually just got greenlit, which I'm very excited for him and Michael Cusack. So
so you
Oh,
were
that'll be
also.
cool.
So it's kind of the same thing as Manic, where this is my skill set. I need this, or
I can't I'm not trained in anything else, and I've tried my hand at like other jobs, and like all the power to people who are able to hold down like any kind of retail or just
I've
know
been working at
regular
Walmart for
go
jobs.
6
codes.
years.
Exactly, like
I'm not happy with
you
that.
you have a yes, but you have a very very strong will. I worked at Dollar Tree for a summer. It made me like 5 times more depressed than I already am, and that's saying a lot considering I'm very depressed. So
I went from being antisocial to being antisocial and hating everybody I meet.
Oh no.
yeah, it's
That's what
always
Walmart
made
does
worse.
to you.
Yeah, it's always made worse when like the management isn't good. I
Mhm.
had like
Uh,
my
Yeah, that's
manager at Dollar Tree was literally like drinking and smoking on the job and like
Ooh.
doing drugs and stuff.
mm,
Uh,
Yeah, that'll
so
help.
he's been fired since, but he was supposed to have been fired like 6 months before I even got the job. So
that makes sense. I think I've
yeah,
gone through 4 managers since I started.
yeah.
I've outlived them all.
6 years down the line, baby.
I've actually been asked. I've actually had some managers like, "Hey Cody, why don't you take a job for like an assistant manager or something?" Like, hell no!
No.
I don't. I don't want the responsibility. Just give me a cart of things to do, and I'll be fine.
So, Chia, you said you were in the middle of it being a dream job or not.
Yep.
Elaborate on that.
Well, let's see. Mainly because I'm kind of like in the same boat as Cameron, where I studied at college for 4 years, 4.5 years. I'm 20K in debt, and I realized how much animation is to work with, because it's like in the beginning when I was young, I was like, oh, it should be easy, like it shouldn't be that hard. And then right now I'm like, I'm suffering every day.
Oh
I
no.
forget when to eat. Did I drink water? What day is it?
What's water?
Good thing you're at the
Yeah, what
picnic
is
table.
water?
It's a reminder for you to snack. Eat a snack.
Well, yeah, that's the reason. Like, I love the idea of drawing. I love the idea of like creating things and pretty much making it colorful and looking cool and everything. And I love everything about that. I just hate the fact that I have to work so much to get something so little done.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm kind of like in the middle of it.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Like it is your dream job, but also on the other hand, it's like I don't have the
I gotta-
energy for this.
Yeah, I gotta suffer in order to make a dream.
For
I think
Manic, it
another
was
part of it-
man.
Manic, it was art or anarchy. You, it's art and anarchy. Like they come together hand in hand.
Yeah, pretty much.
Aki, Melon
Hello.
Boy, for you,
Hello.
I don't remember if you what your answer was to art being your dream job or not.
I said okay, at first it was. So like in high school I was like, oh, I want to do art. I can make a living off this. And then just reality kicked in. I was like, oh and so I haven't made it past like high school. Like I'm a dropout. So throughout the years I've just been like practicing art and like getting better at it and stuff and doing commissions. And yeah, I realized I cannot do this as like I can only do it as a hobby now because
Mhm.
it's just so much work to do. And like art was my way of coping with things, and I kind of want to keep it that way, because I don't have
Yeah.
much things to help me cope with. And so yeah, so I think my dream job would be owning a cafe.
Ooh.
I'd rather be making like treats and drinks than doing art for a living.
Watermelon Boys Cafe.
Yeah.
If you do make it there, I will definitely come and taste your
The
food.
true
Yeah.
picnic table.
Exactly. There's just like a back room
I'll
just
go in for the coffee.
decorated and just for the podcast.
I'll
There you
drink your coffee dry.
Okay.
He's gonna be like the type of person who just goes like into the back of the bar itself and just like puts his face up to like to where the coffee comes out of.
I mean, technically, they said that you can drink about 24 cups of coffee before something happens, so
Oh
I'm
my
willing
god.
to test that.
No.
I'm willing to
Yeah.
test it.
He's like Fry in that episode of Futurama where he drinks 100 cups of coffee and then just slows down time.
I'm not gonna
Oh,
lie, I
no.
actually made a plan to hit 24 different cafes and drink 24 different cups of coffee, but the pandemic hit, so I couldn't make it.
Good.
Good. Maybe that's a sign.
That sounds dangerous.
I had a partner in crime and everything. I was like, all right, here's the plan. We're heading
Shit.
from this point to that point to this
Oh
point
my
and coming back
God.
over here.
You got a
I
partner
feel
in
like you'd have like
crime.
a heart attack or something.
You're coming down
we
with
need-
me.
I mean, if it happens, it happens.
We
You
need,
have
At
a
least
buddy
I
to
get
call-
released from taxes.
Wait,
We need-
you had a buddy plan specifically to call the paramedics if something went wrong.
The ambulance was his ride home.
I mean, the last coffee shop was actually nearby a hospital, so.
There you go.
fair enough.
You had them like on the scene too.
You really got this through.
Yeah,
Well,
let's-
yeah.
he needs to change his name to Cappuccino.
That's okay. I'm scared because that sounds so unhealthy and not good for your body.
I'm
That's
so
not good for your
incredibly
heart.
curious though.
I feel like you just like
I've been
Oh,
drinking
suffer a
coffee since I
migraine
was a wee
forever.
little baby, so.
I could
I
just
feel
see
like I'm
Manic
getting
going
heart
around.
palpitation just by hearing this.
I could see Manic going around with the camera and being like, "You got this cheer," and just cheering him on as he's like drinking like 20 cups of coffee.
Manic is a bad influence. We already know this.
Hey,
So
It's true though.
I mean, how many of you guys are coffee drinkers?
Me.
Well, actually, hold on. My friend makes fun of me for this because when I drink coffee, it's always in the style of like a frappe or frappuccino or cooler, whatever you want to call them these days.
Okay.
And she says that is not coffee. That is a coffee smoothie. That doesn't count.
Smoothie.
I never thought of him like that. I was like, as long as it has some caffeine, it's coffee.
what the
I
hell
mean-
kind of frappes are you making? The ones that I know have like milk and ice, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Let's see, mocha. What is the new one called that they have like the? Damn it! I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, but basically
Oh,
there's like
espresso cafe.
the cookie crumble frappuccino, the
Ooh.
caramel, the mocha caramel. That one's actually really good.
Those just sound like milkshakes.
Yeah, they're closer to milkshakes than smoothies.
I think they have more coffee than they have milk in them, honestly.
Depends on the kind you get.
Well,
Yeah.
the Starbucks calls them frappuccinos because it's more like cappuccino than it is frappe. It's like blah, blah, blah. McDonald's is one that's definitely like more milk than anything.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah,
are
that's
actually
true.
pretty good too. Those
So
are
it just goes to an ice cream store and tells them to put coffee in it.
I mean, they have coffee flavored ice cream. Does that count?
Close
That
enough.
is true.
Yeah, that's true.
So
God, Dairy Queen actually sounds really good right now.
I just drink iced coffee.
I drink coffee when I like can get my hands on it, but I'm too lazy to make it most of the time. So
So you
I like
know,
the smell of the beans, but not the taste of the coffee.
There's this. I can't drink it black.
I'd rather snort coffee than drink it. What does that say about me?
Oh my
God.
Have you tried like
Take the caffeine and put
chocolate
it directly in my
covered
veins.
coffee beans?
I don't need to taste it.
Sorry, what was
What'd
that,
you say?
Aki?
Have you guys tried chocolate covered coffee beans?
Yes.
No.
They're so good. Oh my
it
god. They're
good?
like
They are definitely
fucking
good.
strong as hell.
Ooh,
If
Yeah.
Next time you go to Caribou, get some. They're really good.
if only there were one nearby.
Go to Starbucks and they might have some.
I mean, I'm just gonna hit
Just
the
ask for a singular bean.
Asian stores.
Time for a picnic table mukbang.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
singular bean or. if
Oh
it's
yeah,
like
what is
regular.
did anybody bring snacks?
I ate mine
brought-
already.
I
Yeah.
brought Jimmy John's.
I just had lunch.
I have my white cheddar popcorn, but that's gone now.
I finished eating pizza for supper.
Yum.
I have Jimmy
Good for
John's. You know the place where they say they could get stuff done in like 10 seconds. I was in line for like 20 minutes.
my God.
They're lying.
This is why I prefer Firehouse subs.
Oh, those are good too. But actually, there's one nearby.
Oh, I
should really
hate
go
them.
there.
I hate those. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Get
I-
it out of Jersey Mike's.
They're too
think I have
small
you
and
those.
just gross.
You know
Company
what I
one.
really hate? I hate
Hmm.
Subway.
What?
No,
you
how
don't.
dare you?
Why?
I
How
can't believe
dare
that.
you? Get out of
Explain
this call.
yourself.
Well, okay, when I worked at Carboni's, that was my very first job back when I was like 20 or something. Every day for lunch, because I got sick of pizza, all I would get was Subway, and this was for like 2 years straight.
Oh.
So it's a case of I burnt myself out on it,
Oh,
and at the same
no.
time, like I don't like their bread in general. Although I almost said the flappy stuff.
Bread, the flappy stuff.
The flaky?
No, not like the flat bread. The flat bread actually
Oh.
isn't too bad.
Okay.
Flappy bread.
Yeah. I'm like,
My
is this
favorite
like
bread
a,
was the oat one.
is this a
or
Flappy
the-
Bird mod or something?
Yeah.
Like you're just Flappy Bread?
I would not support that in any way.
You know, a streaming app from Subway.
Although I don't know if Quiznos is any good. There's like none around here anymore.
I've never
Quiznos
had
bad.
Quiznos.
Never had it.
Never had it.
Quiznos
Me
sub. They are good for us.
That's what happened to me. I used to live like literally right next door to a KFC, and that's what
Ooh.
we'd have like the Toonie Tuesdays every Tuesday, and then we just got sick of it. It was so
Yeah, I can
bad.
see that.
Let me think.
Yeah.
We don't have a KFC around here anymore, unfortunately, but we do have a lot of Popeyes and
I love popcorn
Chick-fil-A.
chicken.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Hey, you! Yeah, you made it to the end of the podcast. Good job. We only have about 42 minutes here in this podcast, but we have a bunch of fun bloopers from this 2-hour podcast we took this one night. So if ever you want to see any more funny clips, funny laughs we all had, I'll be posting another episode soon with a bunch of bloopers and funny little skits we had made. So thank you and enjoy the outro. We're reaching the end of today's podcast. And with all that said, I think we all learned a lot about each other and really weird and abnormal stories. Ended it off with the creepiest painting I ever looked at. But I'm sure we have plenty more stories to tell, and we can make so many more episodes. But this
Oh,
is going to do for today's episode, and I can't wait to see everyone again for another picnic podcast. Stay hungry, stay happy, leave a like and subscribe, and if you're interested in anyone's socials, they will be linked in the description.
Happy and hungry
Yay!
are not synonymous, Panini.
Your picnic basket.
And you, oh
Bring your
God.
picnic basket.
Don't forget your snacks.
Watermelon.
Watermelon.
Sugar.
Hi.
Yeah, I
Wait.
got nothing.
Wait, don't get high. Not at the picnic table.
Not the picnic.